I was wondering, why am I not getting any work? Why is nobody taking me seriously? Why am I not getting a single audition? That went on for years and years and years, and it was something so simple. So simple, and I wish I had known it many years ago. So today we're going to be answering a pretty big question, which is, what do I need to be an actor? Now, there is a lot of answers for this, and I'm sure I'll get to them all eventually, not in this video, but there are a couple that are the first things that you should do if you want to start your acting journey seriously. Number one, really big, is headshots. This is so important for an actor. Headshots allow a casting director or an agent to see the real you. It's a photo of you that is generally between here and here, that perfectly encapsulates you as a human being and as an actor. They should always be taken by a professional acting headshot photographer. I've seen a lot of photos on like Star Now and other acting websites of people who have put photos up that aren't professional, and there's just a huge difference between a professional headshot and a headshot that you might have taken on your phone. Don't get me wrong, you definitely can start with some lower quality headshots. When I first started and I was in high school, had no idea about acting, and I found Star Now, the acting website. I saw that lots of people were putting up photos, and I thought, oh, okay, that's something that I need to do. So I got my mom to just take a bunch of photos on her camera and put it up, and let's just say they were not the best. I even got my grandfather to use his like big professional camera, and still the quality just wasn't there. They should also be updated frequently. I do mine once a year. You don't have to do it that frequent, but just every time you change your look, you should be updating them. If you change your hairstyle, your hair color, etc., try and update them as much as you can. Headshots are the first statement piece that a casting director or an agent see, and the better quality your headshots are and the more looks you have, the more seriously you're going to be taken as an actor. I have a series of moody and happy, flirty, different styles of headshots that I think work really well for my profile. Now, I just want to quickly touch on this because this is very common. It is very normal for an actor to be taken advantage of when finding a headshot photographer. For example, headshots are not cheap. You do have to invest a decent amount of money into it and, find someone who is genuinely very good at their craft in the headshot section of photography. And then, their time and their camera, their equipment's worth, whatever location they have, it does all add up. Some of them are way cheaper than others. If you're spending thousands of dollars on one headshot session, just know that they do come cheaper. You shouldn't need to pay thousands of dollars just for one session of headshots. But that does happen, so just be careful you're not being taken advantage of. This is one of those things that, yes, you do need to invest money in to get a lot out of it, and this is one of those things where you do need to invest money to get a lot out of it, and it is essential to being an actor. So while I was in high school and I had these low quality photos up, I was thinking to myself, why am I not booking anything? Why can't I get an audition from the applications I'm sending? Like I've reached out to so many people and I really, really want an audition, let alone a role. And nobody was getting back to me. Nobody took any notice of me, and I didn't really know why. It was actually at the end of uni. I put my new headshots up and I saw the balls start to roll. Immediately people were interested in me. I was getting auditions almost every time I applied. This is not to brag, this is just me showing you the difference between low quality headshots and professional headshots. They are integral. All of a sudden, people were starting to take me seriously, and they're thinking, wow, she's invested money and time into having a headshot session. She must be serious about this industry. Number two would be a showreel. It's a collection of clips that you've done. They don't have to be professional. I'm using my iPhone. I usually use my iPhone, which is pretty good quality. I have a little Rode mic connected to it for better audio quality, and it's just on a tripod. That's what I use for a lot of my scenes for auditions, and it's also how I film some of my self-tests. So a show reel is a compilation. It's not usually more than 2 minutes of a bunch of videos that you've done in terms of acting. People want to see you act, but they don't want to see too much of one clip or one character. Try and change it up, do as many characters as you can. Have some that are more professional, that's always a really good idea. If you can get some professional, good quality videos to put up on your showreel, that's really, really beneficial. There are lots of showreel courses out there that you can pay money to attend, and they help you to go through scenes and film them and make it look professional. I actually haven't done one yet, but from what I've seen, they're very worth the money and the time. Number 3 is an acting CV. This is basically just like a resume you would send to any job that you're trying to get, which is a bunch of your acting accomplishments, what you've been involved in, any special skills you might have just down the bottom, sort of like a miscellaneous thing. These are really important actually. They want to see if you're proactive, first of all. They want to see, are you taking classes? Have you been in anything? Have you had experience on a professional set? Have you gone out and auditioned for projects? They want you to see that you can book roles on your own and you're not just relying on an agent. They also love to see any special skills because this can be very beneficial for casting roles. If you can ride a horse, if you can rollerblade, if you know a different language, these are all skills that a casting director might be really interested in for a role. I've had a lot of auditions come through which are like, young girl needed, but she must have horseback riding experience, or young girl that can face paint, things like that. And obviously I can't apply for them because I don't know how to do those things. It's also important to note that on your CV, if you haven't been in any professional productions or even student films, just include any experience you have. And if you have absolutely nothing and you've never taken a class or you've never been on a film set or done any drama at all, I recommend doing that first. Build up your skills and repertoire, and then slowly you'll be able to add to your CV, and that's going to look great. I recommend just spending a bit of time to make it look professional. Make it unique and let it show a little bit of character as well. Casting directors see them all day, every day. So they probably want something a little bit unique that might stand out to them. Once you've gotten these 3 things, you will start to be taken seriously as an actor. These are the sort of things that get people agents because the agents can see you're proactive, you take initiative, you are really interested in the craft of acting. You want to be taken seriously and you're going to put your 100% efforts into it. That's what they want. So if you're not being taken seriously as an actor, I recommend you have a look at these things. Do you have all of these 3 essentials? There's a lot more I can go into. These are the most important things that I just wanted to touch on that I did not know for a long time. And I'm very glad that I have them mostly up to date now. I hope this has answered some people's questions. If you have any more, please let me know and I'll try and answer them. I don't want to say that I know everything either. I'm very much still on this journey. I hope this was informative. I hope you've learned something. I have something very exciting coming very soon, which is an interview with a friend of mine, and I'm very excited for it to come out. Stay motivated, stay proactive, take care of yourself. We're in this together, and have a really good week. Bye!